Love and light to you, my dear Aquarians. Welcome to my channel. I'm Butterfly Tarot, and is that a butterfly? And I'm here to give you okay, move on in. I'm here to give you this my Aquarian twin flames, if I hadn't already said it. To Amula Habi. Yeah, to Amula Habi, my twin flames, Aquarians. I'm giving you guys this reading, the 7th chakra reading, to talk about what's going on with your twin. This is a reading that's going to take you on a journey. This is my second time doing it on my channel. Just, sit back, relax, get something to eat and drink. It's probably going to be a half an hour or so. I'm going to go through all 7 chakras and see what's going on with your twin. So for the base chakra, this solar plexus, and the crown chakra, I'll be using my Healing Light Tarot. For the sacral chakra, which talks about the private parts, I'm going to be using my Sexual Magic Tarot. I say this, I'm going to say it again. I say it in all the readings. I don't do tarot porn. What is tarot porn? Tarot porn is when you take these cards and, you tell a pornographic understanding of this deck. This deck is much deeper than that. It has base meanings, but it also allows you to expand upon the card because of the pictures, as well as what you know concerning traditional tarot. It's not traditional tarot, so you're not going to get the freak sneak reading from me. I'm sorry, I don't get down like that. Alrighty, how they feel in their heart space, what they're going through on a heart level. I'm going to be using my Power of Love Tarot, and what they would like to say to you. I'm using my Twin Flame Mirror Dialogue Oracle deck by Diane Garris. Thank you, Miss Diane. I'm using this deck so that they can, tell you what it is that they would like to tell you, because 10 chance out of 10 you are in no contact with each other. And for the 3rd eye chakra, I will be using my Romance Angels. So come along with me on this tarot journey, my dear Aquarians. Let's get on into the base chakra. So the base chakra could be telling you what they're going through right now. How they feel about you. What was the reason for y'all not being together. It could tell so many things. So I'm just going to pull the cards and let them talk to me to tell me their story, okay? Let's get on into this reading. Where's the card? There you go. So I'm asking to tell me what's going on in the base chakra. What is it that this person is dealing with? What is the current situation? What has already transpired? Just tell me what's going on with my Aquarian twin flames. They're twin flame. They're too amula happy. They're too amula happy. Oh wow. Ew. This is icky. Alright, one, you could be in a same-sex twin flame union. Doesn't have to be. Just because I have 2 kings here. That's why I'm saying that. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Or a Leo, a Gemini, or an Aries. So what's going on? Now, I said all that, but I'm going to say this. Whatever's going on is that this person is tired. They're tired. And it looks like they may be dealing with some repercussions from their past actions, or if this is what they are currently going through with possibly a karmic. Um, this person is exhausted. They feel as though that they have faced a lot of obstacles, a lot of delays. You possibly could live at a distance from each other, like they might be in a different town, state, city, or country. So it's saying that with the Five of Swords, the Five of Swords is winning at all costs. It has a hint of narcissism about it, but it's talking about somebody who self-sabotages because they want to win, and in the end they end up losing instead of winning the very thing that they want. They end up losing. And then we have the King of Wands. So it looks to me like your twin very well may be dealing with the consequences of their actions. Like either they did not take action, because if this person is the King of Wands in the reverse, that's the player card. But it's also talking about that maybe that they just weren't ready to settle down. You know, they just weren't ready to uh, commit to this situation because they wanted to explore their options possibly. And the one thing about this twin flame situation that a lot of people, it's hard for them to understand, you know, people who are in regular relationships, that the connection is so strong that it causes the person to run from the very thing that they want. And so they run from the very thing that they want, only longing to want the very thing that they ran from. Go figure, but that's how it is. So now we got woe is me. Woe is me. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Five of Cups. King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's telling me that this person possibly ghosted you. They probably, you know, left you confused because they were not ready to commit. I'm not going to necessarily say that. I mean, they could be dealing with somebody else, but this is not, to me, this is not talking about somebody else. This is talking about what this person is going through. So it looks to me like this person, your twin, they're dealing with the consequences of their actions. And they're regretting whatever it is that they put you through. They're regretting that, okay? They're not one without a heart. It looks to me like this person was divided. That they had to they had that, was it cognitive dissonance? You know, it's not Stockholm syndrome, but cognitive dissonance, where you have two opinions about the same subject, but they both are opposite opinions. Where it's like they ran, but it's like this is saying that they regret not stepping up and being committed. That they really should have tried to work this thing out. It looks like you guys used to be in union with each other. That this is not something where you live at a distance. Right now, it looks like you are not communicating with them because of the Five of Swords. That they were trying to be deceptive. They were trying to win our cause. They were trying to do their own thing. And everything that they tried backfired on them. And now it's saying to me that they are sitting here with a lot of regret and remorse. And with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it could be that either they lack the passion or they didn't put the energy into the relationship. These cards are talking to me. They're telling me that they were trying to do things their own way. They wanted to have you, but at the same time, they didn't want to settle down. You know, they were in the connection, but they weren't being serious about the connection. And it's not until they lost you that they realized, oh my gosh, I was putting my time and energy in the wrong place, into the wrong thing. King of Cups in the reverse. You may be in a same-sex relationship, or this person may have been, I hate to say, I mean, I don't want to scare you, but they might have been dealing with another, if you are a female, they might have been dealing with another male. Like, they might be bisexual. And that they don't, dang, too many men here. If you're not in a same-sex relationship, It could be that this person had this curiosity about males, that they wanted to explore their options before they considered settling down with you. Because you got 3 kings here, okay? It's either you're in a same-sex relationship or this person was bisexual, and that they wanted to dabble in other things before settling down. But they got off course and distracted. That makes this very complicated. Because I'm going to tell you this. I know people don't like hearing it, but you don't have to be with your twin. You don't have to be with your twin. You can accept the connection that you've had, and say, whatever you've learned from the situation, you take that energy to grow yourself into self-love, and just, it's all about you loving yourself. Now, you can forgive your twin for what they have put you through and still see that person as being a part of you. They are you. But this person has to go through their own journey. They have to make their own mistakes and hiccups. And sometimes all twins are not supposed to be together. I know that's hard to hear because people don't want to hear that. But sometimes it's like that, okay? My throat is so dry today. I gotta take a sip of tea. Okay, so let's get into the sacral chakra, dealing with the sexual organs or their sex life, or, you never know what this is going to tell. Queen of Cups, the Sun card, the Magician, the Three of Cups, Strength in the reverse, but I can't read that in reverse because there aren't any reversals to this. But it could be. I'm just going to put it here for a reason, okay? See what these next cards say. The Lovers in the reverse. Okay. 3 of Wands. Alright. And the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, that came up twice. Alrighty. So you had somebody who was a player. Okay. So we go back over here. The King of Wands is a player. The person you were dealing with, they were dealing with you and somebody else at the same time. Okay. Lovers in the reverse. You see? The Lovers in reverse. The Lovers has 2 people. One was chosen over the other. You see? He chose her and she is left out in the cold. In the reverse. So just simply on a a traditional tarot, meaning is that this person, you might be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, or they could have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. So it looks to me like this person was indulging themselves. The Sun card. Now the Sun card talks about bliss and happiness. These 2 cards together is talking about somebody who wants emotional happiness and satisfaction. The Magician card, I'm talking about the traditional tarot reading meanings. Magician is manifesting, 3 of Cups is reuniting. So this person may possibly have gone back to somebody from their past, but also in traditional tarot, the 3 of Cups can indicate third party energy, that they chose somebody else over you. Back to here. It could have been male or female, it doesn't matter. Because I said I'm going to leave this in the reverse, I'm going to tell you what the meaning for the card is, but I'm leaving this in reverse only because in traditional tarot, the Strength card in the reverse is talking about one who refuses to tame their own sexual desires and their own lowly side, okay? Like this person acts off of impulse, acts off of their sexuality, and they don't know how to tame themselves. And it looks like this person was being selfish, going after you know, what made them happy. So like I said, all twins ain't meant to be together. Alrighty, you know, you learn your lessons, you keep it moving. Lovers in the reverse, they chose another person over you. And the Three of Wands, like I said, that still has the third party energy. Um, but in the King of Wands in the reverse, non-committal energy. Now this is like the difference in this deck is that when you go to the book, it talks about something different. It says, oh, you know, holding, cradling. It gives you one little word things, and then you string a story together through that. But I'm looking at the pictures and what I know of traditional tarot, and it's saying that I don't know if they were seduced, but it's saying that it looks like that they just lowered their desire. They lowered their guard, or basically this person just has a weak constitution when it comes to sex. If I see the King of Wands in reverse, that's a non-committal energy, that this person wasn't ready to settle down. They wanted to explore their options. Okay? And they did explore their options. Not wanted to, they did. I'm just peeking. The Knight of Wands. In traditional tarot, the Knight of Wands doesn't know what he wants. The Knight of Wands is one who acts without thinking sometimes, very impulsive energy. He goes after what he wants, high sex drive, fire sign. Somebody who has a high sex drive, possibly younger. Two of Swords. You know, in traditional tarot, Two of Swords is ignoring. Ignoring they could have ghosted you. What else? The Knight of Swords, because they have this kinky side. They're a very kinky person. They need to be tamed. They have a high sex drive that needs to be tamed. They need, this is taming. The Knight of Swords is taming, where they want somebody. Look how he has her by her hair. They want somebody that they can control, and obviously you are not the one that they could control. So most likely they went with somebody else that they could control and that they can have their own way with. All right. One more. Six of Cups, soulmate energy. They probably went back to somebody from their past, somebody they dealt with before. Alrighty, let's hurry up and get through this so we can move on. Alright, tenderness. That's the Queen of Cups, is tenderness. The Sun card is, my throat is so dry today. Fusion. Tenderness, fusion, the Magician. That's all major arcana, courtship. And the Three of Cups is passion. Tenderness, fusion, passion. Courtship. That could be just speaking of you guys had a loving relationship. You know, you had a tender look. If you are an Aquarius who is a very loving person and caring person, it's saying that you were very mothering and nurturing to this person. But to me down here, it's talking about this person had a wild side that could not be tamed as far as their sexuality goes. That they turned their back on you. They ignored you. They wanted somebody that they could control and manipulate. Okay? So their sexual chakra or their sacral chakra got them in trouble. That they did choose somebody else over you. And like I said, there might be a hinting. Don't get so upset that they possibly like somebody of the same sex. Like they wanted to explore their sexuality, and that could be with male or female, it doesn't matter, but they want to explore their sexuality, courting, you know, they wanted to look at their options. And they could have done that to you also with courting. They could have been like, while you and that person, your twin, while y'all were courting, they could have been messing with somebody from their past while they were courting with you, you know, having a fling, you know, on the side. I don't like this reading. I don't. Because I understand it's a twin flame reading, but I also want to say that narcissism is real. And sometimes, you know, people, rather if they're your twin or not, can be toxic. and you have to make a decision if you want to deal with trying to figure this person out, or if you want to just get the lessons, forgive that person, love them from afar, heal your heart, and then move on. Okay? And they're afraid that you'll never take them back, that you'll never talk to them again, and you have given up on them permanently, and that they're going to be stuck with their regrets, things left unsaid, left undone. They want to come back to you. They're afraid that you're not going to take them back. They feel as though that there's unfinished business, and that they want to come back into your life. Of course there's unfinished business. You're twins. You know, that's in any relationship, but that twin dynamic is really ridiculous because of the emotions that are involved, and how, you know, as much as you would like to get away from each other, you are pulled towards each other. But it's saying to me that, okay, there's a sense of, there's some remorse there, but I get this person still has a lot of growing to do. I'm just going to be honest with you. They have a lot of growing to do, just from what I'm seeing here. Like, they are not ready. And also, it's scary because if they're being free with their sexuality, there's a whole thought of, are they using protection, and what karma are they accumulating while doing these different things with these people. It's a very, very sticky, nasty, wanting to type of situation. That's what I'm getting from it. I mean, and I know people get worked up and then, now my twin, da da. Okay, if it's not your story, it's not your story. Remember, this is a general. But just what I'm seeing here, if this is your story, that this person is very unhealthy. They have to find themselves. Until they do that, they're going to keep doing reckless things. And unfortunately, you may inspire them and awaken them a little, but they still have to do the work to do this self-love. They have to heal those inner childhood wounds and things, the karma from many times before, you know. What's going on in their heart chakra? My Aquarians, twin, what's going on in their heart chakra? Yeah, you definitely might be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius on Aries, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Commitment. I'm looking at just the base word, but I'm going to read the bottom. Or is it, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Commitment. So what are they saying? What they should have committed to you, or they're ready to commit to you? Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of love, a loving, just universe. Humility. Ooh. Humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. I'm gonna tell you, hold up, one more. Trust. Wow. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So we're gonna take away all this down here. We're just gonna use those words up top. Oh, my throat is so dry, y'all. Like, my voice quality is probably crackly, and I apologize. Okay. So what this is saying to me is that they should have committed to you. Or now they are ready to commit. Now they see the light. Vision. Okay? Humility. That if they want to come back to you, they're going to have to humble themselves in a way that they ain't never seen before. Trust. They have to regain your trust. Am I not right? I know I'm right. So they know that they can't come back into your life until they know that they are done with their player ways, and they have to work to gain back your trust. Friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with others in order to forge love-based connections. No, this is telling me that they're going to have to humble themselves and right the wrongs of yesteryear, or yesterday, or yesterweek, or yestermonth, whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? Whatever it is, they got work to do. And they just can't willy-nilly, twin or not. I know that because you are in this twin connection, that you are open and willing to forgive them. You may, not always. Not to say that you won't forgive them and still move on with your life and say, love you always, wish the best for you. My path is taking me in another direction. You know, that's just what I'm seeing here, you know. My energy is different. My other 4 readings I posted the other day, they're like more high energy. It's like it's the weekend, so I'm not, you know, those readings come off of me recording them at the end of a work day where I'm full of energy because I've been up all day, and this is just a relaxed, lazy type of day for me. But I just wanted to tell you guys, so this is what's going on. I know I have father issues, so they could have a poor relationship with their father, or they could be being a poor father. If you have children with this person, they're being a poor father to their children. This person is all over the place. They got to get it together. They are not ready for union. I don't want to hurt you, but I don't see them ready for union. I'm having fantasies about you and everybody else, obviously. You know, it's crazy. I was about to say, I'm gonna need them to get it together. If I'm like talking to them, I'm like, look at me. I'm gonna need you to focus, get it together. What are you doing here? Do you want your twin or no? Because if you want them, you're gonna fight for them. You're gonna change everything, and you're gonna right all the wrongs, and allow yourself to stop running away from you, to give in to you. I love you, but not sure how this is going to change my life. Like I said, though, that King of Wands that keeps popping up is because they are having a hard time of letting go. They know what they're supposed to do, and they know what they are doing. They ran from you because they're scared. They're scared to settle down. They think they're going to miss out on something. They're afraid to give in to the connection. So they're just being reckless. I'm clearing up karma. Yeah, you got smacked with it. They're going to deal with it. I'm healing in silence. So if you're not talking to each other, they're having that moment with themselves. I'm trying to heal old wounds. Like I said, there's something wrong with this person. I know you don't want me talking like that about you. I don't know how to have a healthy relationship. You daggone right you don't. You do daggone right they don't. They do not have a healthy relationship. All this screams that. Instead of facing their fears, they're running. They're trying to self-medicate through other people. They're afraid that they're going to miss out on something. And they're just being reckless because what it really boils down to is that they don't love themselves. They really don't know. You would think that, oh, well, if they're doing this, that, and the other, then they love themselves. No, they don't. No, they're a very insecure person who's thinking that they're going to miss out on something. And they're wasting their time, their effort, and their energy because they really need to heal the child on the inside. By them behaving this way, they have that inner child that they need to heal. They're looking for that fulfillment in other people, places, and things. And it's never going to heal them. They have to look at themselves and say, I need to stop. What the hell am I doing to me? What am I doing to them? Talking about you. The connection is so scary, they run. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. That's on the bottom. So you very well may have children with this person. You don't have to. Or it could be that they never was shown how to be a man by their father, so they probably feel like, how can I be a good mate, a good whatever? And this connection I feel with this person is so strong, and I'm so scared, and I'm just gonna run, because it's better to run than to trip and fall and not be able to get back up. To fall into that connection makes you so vulnerable. So what is their third eye saying? What are they seeing in their third eye? For your connection, or just in general? Doesn't have to be your connection. If you're not in contact, we'll see what these say. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so it's saying that they're willing to wait on you, and they're saying that they should wait on you. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment, this moment fully. And one more. Release your ex. It is time to come to clear your. It's time. I said sorry. Can't. The time has come to clear your energy. So if they are dealing with other people, and I told you that it was that they were dealing with somebody from their past, that it's time to free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. So that's what's happening, y'all. That's what's happening. It's what I was saying. What I was saying. That's exactly what's happening. That it's time for them to take control over their life and free themselves of those toxic things, clear these karmic cycles, because they said they're clearing karma. So they're having an epiphany, but I'm telling you, what I'm seeing is that it would not be healthy for you to rush into each other's lives if this is your story, because they still have a lot of work to do on themselves, and there still is the, are you willing to even consider putting yourself in that very sensitive spot again? Because, and also, I mean, I've already said this before, if somebody's toxic, they're toxic. If they're abusive and all these other things, don't be like, that's my twin. No, no, no. You may not be in a twin flame. You may be with a karmic and thinking it's a twin. Twins will not do certain things to you. Twins have unconditional love for you. But but sometimes they do stupid stuff because they're scared and they're fighting their own demons that they need to overcome. You know, just do your research on it if you haven't already. And yeah, so the Nine of Swords, so they're working on freeing themselves. Moon card, shadow work, facing their darkest fears. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The and the Three of Swords. Yeah. Oh wow. It took this situation. They're brokenhearted. They know they hurt you. They know that they ruined the connection between you and them, or they feel as though that it has ruined the connection. That is the truth. The truth is that they're the ones who drew the sword to sever the ties between you and them. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This is a lot of air energy. So we have the Knight of Swords. What, this person wants to come rushing in to speak their truth now. They want to talk to you. They're brokenhearted now. Six of Cups. Soulmate energy. They want to come talk to you. Twin flame energy. Past life energy. They want to come talk to you. Because right now you guys are not talking. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is saying contemplation. Not just contemplation. It's talking about being on a break. Rejuvenating oneself. Resting. Processing. Thinking. Deeply thinking. Meditating. They're looking back on your life and the interaction that you did have together, and they're in their head about this. They're like, oh my gosh, you're not talking to each other right now. So it's saying that they're going through it in their head, and they're having an honest conversation at this point with themselves, or they're just thinking about everything you guys been through together. And how could they do that to you? How could they do that to you? Six of Cups. They know who you are. They know about your connection. Now they're just waiting for the right time for the Chariot to come back, because they're still holding on to you. So this is what they're thinking about. So they do have Eight of Swords. They did this to themselves. They said, I know I messed this up. I did this to me. I did this. Why did they do this? And they are still holding on emotionally. You know, they're stuck. Like they're stuck. That's what it is. So at least they have a sense of they're stuck. Knight of Pentacles and the Death card in reverse. So you may have blocked them. Like you may have put up a wall and yep, undesirable outcome to a swords. So it's saying to me that they want to reach out to you and talk to you, communicate to you, but you have set up a wall because twin or not, this person hurt you. And I don't know why people act like twins can't hurt you. You know, there are those little nice stories that you hear of the beautiful union and everything else like that. And then there are some things that karmically this person is supposed to learn in this life. And you have to be open to the fact that not everybody's going to be in union. You know, you may have met each other for a sole purpose, and you may have another cycle with them in another life. You know, so do your research. I'm going to pull from my Divine Abundance deck. Hold on for a sec. Okay. These are messages for you, for what you can focus on for yourself. And also, I would like to say, when it comes to this twin flame union, oddly enough, it's like, I guess the laws of attraction. When you let it go, then it grows and it comes back to you. If you keep trying to chase it, then it just runs away from you, okay? So, I'm going to give you advice from this deck. You know, the runner chaser thing that you guys do. Detachment. Didn't I just tell you that? Did I just not say this to you? When you let it go, it comes back to you. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So that's what I just said. I just said that to you, did I not? That you gotta let it go. Stop focusing on it. Continue to grow yourself and do you. And if your twin is meant to come back to you and you're meant to work on it, it will be. What will be will be. Liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. Okay, it says the doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they are you. Okay, liberating, freeing yourself from old thinking patterns. Even though you do have doubts and fears that do come up, it's saying that you have to let it pass. That's like with the meditation. When you meditate, you let it come, and you know, thoughts will come during your meditation, and then you gotta let it come in and let it pass. And like even when you're dealing with things in life, let it come in and let it pass and understand that is not you. Okay? Expansiveness. That's like the world card. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, the constrained, and the exhausted ego. Again, eternity is far more creative than the rigid constraints and exhausted ego. So it's saying being look, I was going to say, so it's saying being expansive. That's exactly what the card says. That don't be rigid, don't be constraining and exhaust your ego. Like rigidity comes from trying to control a situation. You know, constraints, you know, being constrained is trying to hold on to something. It's saying let it go and let it flow. So I'm telling you, what you should focus on is freeing yourself. I'm just going to peek for one more. Sacrifice. Sometimes surrendering is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. So let this be a time of healing for you. If you choose to reunite with your twin, that is totally up to you. If you choose to let them go, it's totally up to you. But first be sure that they are on the same page as you. Because if you come into union, I would like for you to stay in union and be in bliss. Okay? Happiness, peace, love, and light. Hey, we need healing on this world. Y'all gotta get this together. We need that vibration, that high vibrational energy, right? Yes, we do. So until then, you continue working on you. From the bottom of my heart chakra to yours, I'm sending you peace, love, and healing light. For anything that you've gone through, the pains that you have gone through. And understand it's not you, even though it's them and they kind of represent you. They are separate, detached in their own journey. They got to get back on the good foot. They got to get themselves in right alignment. Okay? And you keep working on you, you loving you, and you being good to you, and do what makes you happy, and let it go, and let it flow. And if it's to come back to you, it is yours, right? Even though they are yours. But I'm saying that sometimes you gotta let it go, and it's not meant to be, and it's okay. And in other times, it is meant to be. So let divine timing show you otherwise. I'm saying peace, love, and light to each and every one of you, from my heart chakra to yours, okay? Peace and so much love. Thank you and goodbye.